Okay, we focus on the same, we show our change. What's our change? It's change in y over change in x, assuming this is y. Then here we're going to have limit x h approaches 0. Then we have our function, which is f x plus h minus fx. Okay, then we divide by h. So let's take these inputs into that equation, that function. So we're going to have limit x approaches 0, h approaches 0. Then we are putting in the inputs. So here we're going to have 4 square root x plus h plus 3. Then we take away this one. It's going to be 4 root x plus 3, like that. Then we still divide by h. Okay, so that derivative is going to be limit h 0, like that. This is going to be the same, nothing will change here. But this is going to change, it's going to be negative, that is going to be positive. And then we divide by h. So we continue, we say limit h 0, like that. Then we can see that this and that shall cancel out, and then this is positive. So we will allow it to be first, and then we take away this portion here. And then we divide by h. Now we're at the point where we've done the simplification, and then we can check now if we placed 0 here. Okay, if we placed h0, that is going to be x plus 3. This is going to be x plus 3. So we'll get 0 here. Okay, on top we'll get 0. What about here? That's 0 as well. We do not want this form. So now we have to think, how can we simplify this? Okay, how can we simplify this? So you remember conjugates, the opposites. So that's what we're going to do. So we'll continue from here. Okay, I'm going to ignore this one for now, just so that I can have space to simplify this here. Okay, so I'm going to say this, I'll find its conjugate, right? Then I'll say take away this x plus h plus 3. Then I'll multiply by its conjugate, which is going to be root x plus 3, take away x plus h plus 3, like that. Then we divide by h. We divide by h with the conjugate. The conjugate is going to be x plus 3, and then we'll have square root, and then we'll have, okay, let's do this, and then we have this is plus here, okay, and then we have x plus h plus 3. Okay, so we simplify this. This is limit h approaches 0. Okay, then what is it going to simplify to? Here, once we expand, we're going to get difference of 2 squares. So these would just remove the conjugates. This will be x plus 3. And then it's a difference of 2 squares. The square of this one will be x plus h plus 3, but all this in brackets. And then we're going to divide by this h, like that, square root x plus 3, then plus square root of x plus h plus 3. Right, so we proceed. This is going to be x plus 3, take away x, take away h, and then take away 3. Everything is negative now, like this. Okay, and then this one we maintain h, square root of x plus 3, then take away, or plus x plus h plus 3. right? So we continue, and so let's do this, right? Now what will happen here? Like terms, this and that are like but different signs, so they cancel out. This and this are like but they will cancel out. So this one now becomes limit h approaches 0. What do we have here? We have minus. The whole thing will have minus because there's only one term on top. And then we have h. Okay, h again here. Then we have square root of x plus 3. Then plus square root of x plus 3 plus h. Like that. These ones cancel out. So we have 1 here. Then we're going to put our limit in. We can see now that here there's 1 on top. At the bottom there's 1. There's 1 here. So we've cancelled out. So let's just put it here. Limit h 0. We're going to have 1 minus 1. Like that. Then this is going to be square root of x plus 3. Then plus square root of x plus 3 plus h. Right? So now, after we've reached here, we can now check if our h is going to create the same problem that we had here. Okay, so there's no problem here. Here, there's no problem. There we'll have square root. So we can continue here. Okay, I'll continue red to show that we've continued. So here we're replacing with h now. So we're going to say the derivative is going to be 1 over x plus 3, then plus x plus 3. Because now the h is 0, and then these look similar. So we're going to say that this is going to be minus, like that, 1. Then we're going to have 2 here, square root x plus 3. Right, so this is the derivative of this one here. Okay, so this is what we have here. All right, all the best.